Some fun kids comics for you on display as we go through these and issue the condition report. We're going to start it off with Marge's Little Lulu from Western Comics. You know them as Dell and Gold Key, but this time they were Western. We'll show you the light as it shines on there. Looking pretty good. I'm not seeing a whole lot of issues despite being quite old. This is number 267 from 1983. And we'll show you a little bit of the back. We'll also show you a little bit of the interior pages as well. This way you get an idea of the quality and condition of the interiors. You can see the color of the paper as well as the brightness of the inks. We're going to do it again here with this Whitman, Western Publishing, number 268 from 1984. And the same kind of thing. So you see a little bit of wear. You can see that big crease right there. And that's why we do the light. The light, we wiggle jiggle all over the surface so you can see any of those little imperfections and flaws. We do the same on the back so you can get an idea of it as well. And that gives you just an overall view of what's going on here. We'd love to have you here in the gallery with us, checking these out, looking at them yourself. But since we can't do that for everybody, nobody's going to fly in for the day just to check out a couple of comic books, well, we do this as the next best example. So we'll show you a couple of the interior pages, not all for obvious reasons. And look at that. It has begun to split. You can see that staple right there. Yeah, see the staple kind of hanging and bent. We'll leave it like that. We're not going to trim it or anything like that so that you have access to it. We're moving on to some more Whitman, New Terry Tunes. This is Heckle and Jekyll. This is number 17 from 1972. Again, a mostly decent book. You can see up in that top right-hand corner some issues, the bottom right-hand corner as well. Little discoloration on the back. And when we film these, we do them in 8K originally. They end up getting downscaled first to 4K, and then probably by the time they reach you, depending on the platform you're looking at this on, maybe 1080p. But that's still as high def as we can get it so that you can go and really just dig in there, look in, pause, rewind, zoom in so that you can see every little nook and cranny. That way we don't have to waste your time by cataloging each one. And telling you, you can just see it. We also have the photos at TheBigToyAuction.com in the catalog so you can see for yourself. This is Daffy Duck, number 76, also from Whitman, Western Publishing, 1972. So a nice reader copy right here, especially for a 50-year-old book. Show you the back of it as well. I'm not seeing any major issues on the back as we open it up and check out the interiors. Interiors also looking pretty nice. I'm not seeing any major issues there. We're going to change things up a little bit. Change of pace with some Walt Disney, also Whitman. This is the Mary Poppins. This is the Showcase number 17 from 1974. So quite a long time after the movie had come out, but still fresh in the hearts of kids everywhere. You see some stress on that spine where it's starting to come loose, the cover a little bit, so you'll want to be careful with that. This back cover is looking absolutely fantastic in terms of brightness there. That's a really nice white. It's got some issues down at the bottom, and you can see them through the other side. A chunk missing there, unfortunately. Pages themselves are also a pretty nice color. They show very well, so a good reader copy for you. As we move on to some more Whitman, this is Woody Woodpecker, number 120 in that series, so pretty much the 10th anniversary of it, in 1971. You can see a few issues here and there on that front cover before we turn it over so you can see the back. And the back is about what you'd expect as well. Some wear. Your typical read wear. Some stress at that spine, so the cover is starting to come a little bit loose. As you can see there, the page is starting to separate, but I don't want to, I'll tug gently on this. I don't want to pull too hard. It seems to still be in there and tight. Well, not tight, loose, but still attached. Winnie the Pooh is up next. This is number 30 from 1983, and you can see that in the quality of the book itself. You can see that 80s kind of styling there. A little bit shinier of a cover on that one. And it shows there in the condition. We'll give the old wiggle jiggle, let that light shine on it so you can see every little crease and crevice, of which we're not seeing too many, which is good. Chip and Dale is up next. This is number 81, also from 1983. Again, a lot of these Whitman books flooding the market back then. Great for the kids. And the thing is, the kids would grab these, read them, shove them in their pockets, run around, get chocolate on them. So the fact that these are in the condition that they are 40 years later is still pretty impressive. These are getting harder and harder to find in any condition. See a little bit of issues right there and at the top of the front cover. So it's nice to be able to get some of these in, show them to you, make them available so that you can put them in your collection. You can see that issues on that back cover. It comes all the way through to the inside. And we'll show you a couple of the interiors here. Some nice whiteness on that page. And we'll show you that right there. I want you to be able to see that. So it has split a little bit. We might not have caught that at the beginning. Moving on to Super Goof, number 21. From, let's say 72 or 73, right in around that range. Looking pretty good. Nice purple cover. So what that does, it really shines back the light and allows us to see any of those little flaws and imperfections. So you really get a good idea of what's going on with that cover. Back is looking pretty good also. Obviously some wear. This has been read. It has been kept for a while. It came unbagged to us, but you're going to get it bagged. We replace out a lot of these bags. Some of them we keep the originals, but we're never going to send you an unbagged comic unless it's part of a big stack. And that's going to show you that one. And finally, we finish up with Super Goof and the Beagle Boys. This is number 27 from 1973. And it's just like it says on the tin. You got Super Goof and you got the Beagle Boys. Some wear and tear on that upper portion of the cover as well as the spine, as you might expect. And we'll shine the light all on the back. You see just a little bit going on in that corner, but nothing too major. Looking pretty good right here as we show you the quality and condition of these. So there you have it. A lot of goodness right here from Whitman, from mostly the early 80s, some of these going back even further. You can see these and all the other great goodies we've got for you this week and every week. You can leave your pre-bids right now. The auction is live and waiting for you. Or we recommend that you join us live on auction day. That's the best way to enhance your chance of getting these pieces into your collection. Love them, cherish them, behold them. Whichever way you choose to do it, we look forward to seeing you at the auction.